We're solving problem 6 from the 2023 AIME 2. Consider the L-shaped region formed by the 3 unit circles joined at their sides as shown below. 2 points A and B are chosen independently and uniformly at random from inside the region. The probability that the midpoint of AB also lies inside this L-shaped region can be expressed as m over n, where m and n are relatively prime positive integers. Find m plus n. So for this problem, we can start by solving for its complement in this case, and then we just do 1 minus the complement. So what we do, the only way for it to be the midpoint to be not inside that is if 1 point is in this top square, the really top part, and 1 point is in the right side of this right square. So that would be 2/3 times 1/3 probability. Now let's call the x and y coordinates of these points. Let's set them. So let's set the x coordinate for one of the points to be x1, comma y1 plus 1, because that's the point there in the top square, and then the other one is going to be x2 plus 1, comma y2, because that's the point that's going to be here in this one, where it's translated 1 unit this way. So then the midpoint of these points is going to be x1 plus x2 plus 1 over 2, comma y1 plus y2 plus 1 over 2. And we know that x1, x2, y1, and y2 have to be between 0 and 1. And if they're between 0 and 1, that means that this, say, has to be greater than 1. So let's just set that as greater than 1. So if x1 plus x2 plus 1 over 2 is greater than 1, this simplifies to x1 plus x2 is greater than 1. So this brings us to the conclusion that, this works for the midpoint being outside, so it has 1/2 probability. Similarly, the y-coordinate we can find, y-coordinate also has this property of having a 1/2 probability, where this is true. And we want that because we want the midpoint to be outside of the square. So then we can just do 1 minus the complement. So we have 1/2, right? And then we have the probability from earlier about the points in the squares. So we can just multiply all these together. 2 over 3 times 1 over 3 times 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 equals 1 over 18. So 1 over 18 is 1 minus 1 over 18 is 17 over 18, and that is our answer for this problem.